We good to go? I do believe that we are.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. And we are back after a long time away from the warm lands of Twitch. And we have done a migration, and we are now moved about, and we have come back to do streaming again for you all. This is Shapes and Forms, and I'm joined by my usual co-hosts, Trevor Whatever.
Hello.
And back from an extended absence, Shredney Vashtar.
Hoi hoi.
So
we're back in prime form.
we are.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
so
Yas.
so
Yes.
Tway and Swedney.
Tway and sweating with toy
Swedney.
to planet
Swedney fast.
channel.
So today we're going to be playing some Enter the Gungeon. Thank you, WikiWin, for the subscription. And after that, we are going to play Hypnospace Outlaw. We're probably going to play each of those for about an hour and a half. So, I already have Gungeon open, and it should be good to go. And the sound should kick in when I open the window here. Looks good to me. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think too many people come to these for the high-level gameplay, and if they do, I am positive that they leave every single time completely disappointed, because there is none of that here.
Gamers, where you at?
The game is tiny. It is running in a window, and I just didn't want to stretch it out. I can make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I just realized to retweet your tweet on Twitter.
Okay.
For the tweeting.
Retweeting the Twitter on Twitter.
There we go.
Twitter's a wonderful thing.
That looks a little bit better, I think.
I just taught a person a huge amount about music theory on Twitter, and they thanked me.
That's good.
Yeah, it was they
Just
literally
noticed.
didn't know what a key was.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I've been making music for how many years, and I barely know what a key is.
Yeah, but it's I was surprised that not knowing what a key is even you have an idea, but literally did not know at all.
Oh
And I was
yeah, that's a little wild.
Nobody has told me where the any key is.
And oh my god, but
Yeah, this is not a joke. My biological father, back when I still used to occasionally see him, he had that soundbite from The Simpsons as his startup sound on his Windows 95.
Oh Lord,
impressive.
what?
It was the startup. You would turn on the computer and you'd hear Homer go, "Any key? Where's any key?" And it was a very amusing thing to me when I was 6.
I mean, I appreciate,
And then you turned 7.
but yeah, I kind of appreciate that, honestly, partly because it's just programming your computer to do something kind of silly and dumb like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it
I did.
even need any expertise to do that. Really, it's just an option from the
Yeah, but I kind
the
of like that it's there.
customization board. Yeah. But anyway,
one thing I do appreciate about Windows, even though I am very much not a Windows user, is that all the sounds for I can't remember which Windows thing, and they're still used, were designed by Brian Eno.
I think that was 98 and possibly
Yeah,
XP also. I don't remember if he
And
did
XP,
if
yeah.
he did XP. You noticed the chat in the window. Yeah, if you guys have not been here in a while, you may not have known that I have, like, an actual proper streaming setup now that's got, like, a chat window and, like, if you subscribe, there'll be, like, a little thing on the screen. It'll tell you who the most recent sub was and
Neat.
all that good stuff.
We've
I'm very
upgraded.
happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, the trade-off is that in order to actually use any of that, I have to use Streamlabs OBS instead of regular OBS, which is mostly the same program, but it's just different enough that I occasionally get hung up and don't know how to do something. Hello, Lynx.
Yeah, it's like it sort of like reminds me of when I had been using GarageBand forever and I started using like Logic, and they're actually
it's the same sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like it's uncannily similar in a lot of ways because, like, you know, Logic had cooperated with Mac forever, and so GarageBand was kind of based as like a baby version of Logic.
Mm-hmm.
But like Logic is then there's that necessary intuitive leap with a lot of weird things that are just automatic in GarageBand, and it becomes like you really just have to think through what you're doing a lot of the time.
As the good book Bobbit says, do it the same, but better.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's not even so much, well, I mean, like, there are a lot of things about Logic that are better, but it's like, it's more different.
To answer your question, Lover So Funky / Lynx is a semi-regular viewer who started watching when I was doing stuff for Pretty Neat a couple months back.
Oh. Yeah, what happened with that? I've been out for so long.
So I like wanted to bring this up and just like run down a list of things that have happened since the last time we've had you on the show. For reference, it has been almost a year to the day since Shredney was last on Shapes and Forms.
Yeah.
I actually looked yesterday. The last episode that us three did together was the one where we did GeoGuessr and ended up in Bashkortostan, that like region in Russia. Like, so the big thing is that I moved like halfway across the country to live with my girlfriend and a mutual friend of ours. And that's going pretty well, so that's good. But like, also, I tried doing streaming as like a full-time job for a little while. I got married and divorced 7 times since Shredney was last on. No, like, I tried doing streaming as like a job for a while, and it was interesting because streaming by yourself like multiple times a week is a very different experience than streaming once a week, like as like a friend thing. Like, hey, Murder Deck, how you doing, buddy?
I think even like streaming as a job, you know, but with other people is like less stressful.
Yeah, like I don't even know if I would call it stressful per se, but like there's like a limited amount of time people have per week that they're willing to watch an acquaintance of theirs play video games.
Yes.
And
yes.
I was at one point I was streaming 4 days a week for several hours each day, which was just too much. And I was with a streaming network for some of that time. I was with Pretty Neat Gaming, and very lovely people, but like the whole streaming thing in general just didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. So I kind of just took a hiatus for a while. And then after that, I started doing anime criticism, and now I write for the Geek Girl Authority, which is a nerd interest website, and that's actually going very well.
Yeah, I've seen. It's I am really glad for you. And now, oh my god, we can now commiserate over the state of anime criticism. Sort of.
Wait, hold on. I was fighting the buff bird boss, and now we're talking about police. What?
What?
Okay. Heinz made a joke about being a mod and thus being a cop, and then Wind responded. I see. I was briefly very concerned. Just like, wait, what happened in the 10 seconds I was looking away from the chat room? I would say one very nice thing about Streamlabs is I just have the chat
there.
right here.
Is here.
Yeah, think of him not as law enforcement, but as moderation of tempers.
Yeah, I like. I think we've had
is a great album merger deck.
I think we've only ever had to kick 3 or 4 people from the chat.
Oh yeah,
here.
like that weird person that was negging you.
The ASMR fetishist person, that was pretty weird.
Yeah.
that was probably
Yeah.
the weirdest this stream has ever gotten in a bad way.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty weird in good ways. Of course, when we spent over an hour getting into deep Warrior Cats lore.
That reminds me that I need to get Thug Pro on this computer at some point.
And given that, and that's only become funnier to me in retrospect, because I actually now know who's a friend of my future roommate, former girlfriend Millie's, who actually writes very bizarre Warrior Cats fanfiction.
And the circle has been completed.
Yeah, it's
getting deeper.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. It was oh my god. Yeah, she wrote about. She actually once wrote a very funny short story about so many people complaining about her Warrior Cats hot takes that that they were notifying the FBI, and the FBI agent just asks her about her weird tweets, and she explains them with perfect canonical explanations. And then he's honestly, we're not going to do anything.
That's sweet internal logic.
This is really annoying. So please stop.
Fascinating.
We're getting too many false flags for this shit.
To kind of pick up the conversational thread again and to also answer links. I've been doing good. I wish I had a job so I had a more consistent source of income, but other than that, things have been going pretty darn okay.
I started an application for a record store, and I also realized there's another record store within walking distance of where I am, so I'm gonna apply to both and see what happens.
Yeah, you only are guaranteed to miss shots if you don't take them.
I'm gonna be graduating from college in a couple weeks.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
After that, no idea.
Yeah, it's a wide world out there.
It'd be like that. We're figuring it out.
It
but
do be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Scary.
Yeah, also, currently so the reason why I was out for almost a year was because our power company dicked us over, so I literally had no electricity at my house for 11 months.
Yeah, almost a year.
Yeah, and it's almost a year. Come the end of April, it'll be a year. And so what happened was we moved. Yeah, Lynx. It was fucking shit, man. I walked to Burger King or took the bus to the library, which the Burger King is like a mile away. The library, well, the stop is right there, so you just keep going. But like,
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. But yeah, like, I think, like, other than fucking with my mental state on a massive level, I think the most disappointing thing was just not being able to look at furry porn.
I mean, that's what scenes are for. Gosh. Oh, Lord.
And I mean, now that I'm in my own room in a basement with like proper Wi-Fi.
No, stop! Somebody cut the mic.
I can go on 621 whenever I want.
Yes.
You know,
Fucking.
once you feel the urge, you just can't resist.
Fucking.
Yeah.
And that was an unadulterated blast of the Shredney brand for anybody who's not familiar with his styling.
Yeah, like.
Oh boy.
I mean, the thing is that, like, compared to like the person who I mentioned, the friend of a friend I mentioned, I am like so softcore. But the fact is that I'm just like that doesn't actually say much, frankly, because like I just happen to know people who are even more batshit than I am, and it's like,
welcome to my beautiful dark twisted fantasy.
Exactly. Except,
Hey, actually, it's been long enough that I don't think Kanye had completely gone off the deep end the last time all three of us were on a show together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Kanye was still kind of. I mean, it's like after Kids See Ghosts, things went downhill.
I'd argue that it was long before that.
That's true. He really.
Well, it was like just before that album, I think.
But like off the there's a clear sort of distinct point where Kanye's music started to lose it for me, and it's The Life of Pablo. I don't like that album. I feel like it's an unfocused mess. And
that's fair. I meant more as like on a personal level though, as opposed to music.
Yeah, as a personal. Personal.
After The Life of Pablo, yeah, absolutely.
But I think, like, in terms of, with, I feel like what I've heard and seen of Kids See Ghosts is, like, the last sighting of fully self-aware Kanye.
Maybe.
If you know what I mean? Like, because he's been just so up his ass lately.
Like, the dude is clearly, like, I'm not going to try to mentally diagnose somebody I don't know.
Well,
but, like he's got stuff going on, and, like, he needs to be...
Wasn't he diagnosed as, like, having bipolar 2 or something?
He might have been. Like, the thing is, you very quickly learn that nobody actually knows for sure, because information about this is all, like, third hand. So
yeah, it's very hush-hush to begin with. Like,
knows, to be honest with you.
But honestly, I wouldn't
diagnosed
be surprised.
as rich.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised given, that, like, I mean, we know, like, folks with similar problems, and, like, he kind of, it's like that, but surrounded by yes men.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
it's just like, it's a whole thing. I don't want to get too much into anything serious.
Yeah,
we're only like 20 minutes into our return show.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
That's like not my... Yeah, I mean, granted, I am a master
it's
of
my
bringing
fault for
unintentional
bringing it
seriousness.
up. It's all good. I yanked real hard on my headphones. Ouch.
Oof.
That hurts.
Yeah, I'm good now. It's okay.
Not as much as being unable to access furry porn for a year.
Did the update for Gungeon drop yet?
That comes out tomorrow.
Actually, that's not even accurate. If you were really discreet and you're hide at the back of the library.
No, don't do that.
No, I know. It's a terrible
actual true story. The first time I went to the library after I moved here, there was a fucking old man, and I had to be that person who was like, hey, there's an old guy looking at porn in the back of your library.
Yeah.
And I would maybe not have cared so much if there weren't a bunch of kids working on a school project, two rows away.
Never look at questionable things of that, remotely of that sort, if there's any non-adults in the area.
Yeah.
That is really, I mean, even if they're not going to see it, it's really fucking rude.
Yeah.
Classic rules of engagement. You know, if you're going to be looking at it in public at all.
Yeah, and that's taking a risk in and of itself.
Yeah.
If you are so out of the way that you don't expect anyone to see you.
You should generally be discreet about that kind of thing.
Be extremely discreet.
Now that said, I don't want to paint my experiences in Chicago as negative because they've largely been very good.
Yeah.
I said this on stream before. I don't know if I've said this on this show before, but the fact that I live in an urban enough area where I can now order food from DoorDash is really surreal.
Isn't it heavenly?
Yeah.
It's
yeah, it's pretty great.
It's expensive, obviously, but it's you know.
I mean, we can exist without having to worry about having to travel onto the four corners of the earth.
Yeah.
Just to get a slice of pizza.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna pay $15.95 so I can get some Wendy's at 2 a.m. delivered to my door.
I mean, we were able to do that in our crappy out-of-the-way section of the greater Norristown area, but that's only because there were a bunch of inexpensive Chinese places and stuff that delivered that were just happened to be around there. We lived near what my mom always referred to as the Valley of Fatigue.
The Valley of Fatigue. That's a place that sounds like it would be in a FromSoft game.
That's Raleigh.
It's if I'm not mistaken, it...
Shredney? Shredney?
Is he gone?
Shredney!
We lost a ferret. We lost a ferret.
Hold on, let me see. He's still in the call. Not again. Not so soon. I am sure that either something came up or his internet started being weird, so I assume he will be back.
My connection spontaneously... Hello?
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 You said your connection died?
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
That happens sometimes. I figured it was something like that. Or something came up and you had to mute your microphone.
It literally, my whole screen went black. This was some weird... Oh, hey, Murderdeck is talking about beer, and I actually have come to like beer, so... I have opinions.
I like beer.
Yeah, I still don't drink alcohol, which is
totally fair.
An impressive thing to maintain when there's okay, one thing I will say is that just by virtue of being a city, Chicago is significantly dirtier than where I used to live. Just because there's a lot more people.
Well,
and
yeah, it happens.
I have seen more than once people just leave whole bottles of alcohol on the ground outside and just leave it there for a while and then come back and get it.
Yeah, that happens.
Hang on,
not quite that. I haven't seen that.
I'm just gonna leave my IPA on the counter here outside this bar.
No.
Yeah,
While
people
I
just...
piss in an alley. Give me 1 second.
Well, no, people will, they'll, go into somewhere and, buy something and then come back out and then just take it.
That is some,
It's extremely wild.
Yeah, and also, I'm only half joking when I say, wow, the cis male privilege.
They all just taste like bitter flowers. I don't drink enough beer to know if that's true or not, but it's a funny mental image.
I will say that really hoppy beer is not my speed. That can be so bitter.
But a happy beer is a happy beer.
You can really taste the hops.
Yeah, hops is... They actually make hops into an herbal tea in some places, and it has, medicinal value, but it's
You can really taste the hops. I'm sorry.
Just...
Bunny rabbits love hops in their beer.
Oh, dear lord. But, the thing about fermented hops is, it's just so sharp tasting that, it kind of overwhelms a lot of the more interesting qualities that beer can have.
I see.
And, certain Pilsners can be very, very bitter, IPAs, that sort of thing. And some people like that, sharpness. I'm really curious about Gruit beer because it's, a style of beer that they made before they used hops in beer, they used, a yarrow, which is a kind of flowering plant that's common in England.
Mm-hmm.
And, apparently it has, a totally different flavor to it, and I'm really interested in that.
What I'm getting out of this is that in those specific cases, you can't really taste the hops.
I don't know what you're meaning.
I don't actually remember where it's from, which makes it 1,000 times worse.
Actually, I do want to know, but I don't at the same time. What, Trey?
You really can't taste the hops.
The hops.
The hops.
But yeah, in terms of beer that I actually like, I like Goza's, which are very trendy apparently now. Stout is good. That is a little hoppier, but it's got more of bready flavor, if that makes sense. It's like drinking brown bread, but
that sounds terrible.
No, in a good way. It's weird.
That's not a thing that can be in a good way.
No, it's something that sounds disgusting when you describe it that way, but when you actually have it, it's oh, this is really filling and rich, and it's real nice. And
we should talk about soda, or as they call it out here in Chicago, maize.
What? Maize? Oh, God. Why did you do that?
They call it maize.
Hey, Trey, you're sounding kind of robot again. I don't know if...
I mean, Trey is always kind of robot.
Well, yeah, but
this is in a bad way. Kind of
double robot.
Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, I don't know.
There you go.
That would be.
Weird.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, don't they call it pop in that area?
They do. Yeah, I was making a dumb joke.
But yeah,
if you go to any local place, not a chain, instead of saying small, medium, large soda, it'll say small, medium, large pop, which I will never get used to.
It's even fucking weirder in there are parts of the South where they...
But it's soda.
There there's a part of the South, I think it's like around Georgia,
where
they
everything
call...
is a Coke.
Yes, exactly.
It's terrible.
That's bad, and I hate it a lot.
I mean,
Small, medium, and large maze.
A friend of mine thinks that I'm crazy for thinking that that's ridiculous, but
There's,
it's ridiculous.
There's a specific thing called Coke. That's not...
Yeah, it's like...
That's like the...
It might be a Coke product.
Yeah, that's
It
like...
might be made by Coke, but it's not Coke. It's Fanta.
When fucking, like, in the 80s, when people used to call all video game consoles Nintendos.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the same thing.
GameCube Nintendo.
Oh, dear Lord.
5% tint so you can't see up in my window.
Crawling similar to an ant, because I'm low to the earth.
It's Paul Wall, baby.
I literally listened to... I didn't listen to that, but I listened to, Balla Talk 2 earlier today, just to, like, get myself in the correct mindset. I guess Paul Wall is the official rapper of this show. Also, we have, like, a very active chat. It's kind of surprising to me, but in, like, a good way.
Yeah, it's popping tonight.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Hey, we love you guys.
Yeah.
We also love our junk friend. I haven't gotten the chance to mention them, but they are very good.
Who?
Our junk friend.
Oh yeah, the junk boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
I have a junk boy. See?
Oh. Yes, I
sometimes
thought that was like a dog.
No, the Huntress has a dog. But sometimes when you get garbage, you'll get little junk man instead.
Oh. That is so much better than the other junk boy, which is a notoriously bad but fairly obscure ripoff of Golden Boy, aka, you know, like a particularly dumb harem-ish comedy.
Well, since we got a junk friend this time, you know what that means? It's garbage day.
Templates like that are forbidden. Nah,
I mainly know the garbage day meme from Loading Ready Run because it's a running thing with watch and play, but
it's from a movie and I don't remember what movie.
Yeah. It's like some schlocky horror movie from the 80s.
Yeah.
But it became kind of the unofficial motto of watch and play because, you know, it is garbage games from the garbage internet.
So, I got a game for my Switch. I have a Switch, by the way. Called Donut County.
It's Silent Night, Deadly Night. Oh my god.
So, Donut County has a loading screen that shows up where you are... Well, you're basically like a raccoon that's collecting everything in his town or whatever. And so, like, the whole thing is themed around collecting as much junk and trash as possible because that's what you love. So, this loading screen says "Have a garbage day" on it.
Oh my goodness.
It's very good.
Okay, I just want to respond to Win that I love me too. Win, I thought you were a communist, not an egoist. Now you have to officially declare that everything's a spook.
Remember when Dickwine was a spook?
What? What?
Enter the Gungeon, spook.
Enter the Gungeon. Well, I mean, it is part of the broader issue that video games are a spook.
Video games are a spook. Interactive entertainment is a spook.
Whoa. Okay. What the hell?
I mean, video games are, you know, culture, and culture is a spook.
Culture is a spook.
I just realized, I don't think I've
that's
ever...
one of the premises of egoism, is that, basically everything is just, made up by people, including things like objective morality and religion, governments.
What happened,
the
James?
hell is this gun?
Yeah, Stirner. Yeah.
This gun fired a really big laser once. Oh, it's got a charge bar. A really slowly recharging one. Okay.
Yeah, it's a translation of a German word, which I think might actually be the same word because spook is actually Dutch, and it just means, ghost or phantasm. And so, it's, and it's from, the 18... God, when was the ego in its own written? It was, 1830-something? It's old. And still, it's you've still got obnoxious meme lords on the internet who are super into Max Stirner.
Yeah, that is an interesting movie title given the premise. Anyway, why don't we talk about something else now?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Unfortunate indeed, Trey.
Oh god. Yar made the joke that the movie title sounded spooky.
Oh lord.
Yaren.
Fucking weird time.
Oh no.
We've gone from furry porn to what? It's cut off. Darn it.
Just the word spook.
Spook.
Just spook.
Spook.
I mean,
That is kind of how this show works. We just talk about things.
I mean, if it's poke porn, it can get pretty spooky.
Please stop.
Ghost types? Ghost types?
Yeah, ghost type.
I get it. Ghost
yes,
types.
we all know.
But, gosh. It has been too long.
It has been far too long. Just embarrassing Jane with my terribleness has...
It's likely never left.
Yeah.
Listen, between this and playing the Spectrum Retreat for an audience of literally just Trey and nobody else, I will take this any day of the week.
I was gonna say, Mer, which Pokemon is the cutest?
Oh, that was fun though, Jane.
A real,
I enjoyed the Spectrum Retreat, but the playing it, live streaming it and nobody showed up was not really...
Yeah, that sounds...
my idea of a fun time.
To answer Mer's question, I'm biased towards Sylveon because they are goals.
The cutest Pokemon is Mismagius.
Hmm.
I'm gonna need to look that up.
I like Gengar because he is cute and fat.
It's the little floaty witch ghost Pokemon. It's Gen 4, I think.
How do you spell it?
M-I-S and then just Magi and then us.
Okay. Mismagius. Okay.
Yes. The cutest Pokemon is Mr. Mime. Now that is just a lie.
That's a hot take, brother.
That is a flaming hot take.
Mr. Mime is an excellent husband /
cute.
Did y'all know? Did y'all know that there are flaming hot Doritos?
I did know that, yes.
I only learned this week, and I was very confused by their presence.
They're not bad.
Okay, what?
What were we
question.
What is the name of the one that evolves into Gardevoir?
Ralts?
Ralts becomes Kirlia, which becomes Gardevoir.
Okay, yeah.
Because the little one is horrible.
Well, there's two little ones. There's, the littlest one, and then there's, a midpoint little one. Curly is the one that looks like it has a skirt.
I'm just gonna look at these. Okay.
See you, Lynx.
Gardevoir.
When
There's like a little ballet Pokemon.
Yeah.
And is just so it's I think Kirlia, and well, also I'm gonna look at Ralts.
Ralts is baby.
Ralts is cute too. Is like just a.
Ralts is baby.
Okay, so basically, I'm baby.
Basically, it's baby.
Basically, it's Brittany, bitch.
I think Shredney might have vanished again.
Yeah, for a moment there, I didn't have any sound.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, you know.
Yeah, but I was just saying that, yeah, like, Kirlia is just, like, adorable.
There's a new Pokemon game coming out this year. That's a thing.
I'm excited.
In terms of favorites, but not necessarily cutest,
Well,
Alolan Executor is so good.
Executor is pretty solid, yeah.
Like, Executor in general, but also the Alola one is just fucking great. I gotta say.
What were you saying, Trey?
So Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
I am excited for them because it will be my first time as a person who is actually able to play on the platform that it launches on. Because I've tried Pokemon games with emulators and it don't feel right. It don't.
Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to play as the with the water starter probably.
I like the bunny. I like the rabbit because he reminds
Score
me.
Bunny is really cute too.
He reminds me of Max from Sam and Max.
Yes, I would pat Score Bunny. But yes, I will say that, like, you know, I would not mind being a Sylveon because tiny magical girl Pokemon.
Is this you in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Literally me. Gatling Gull with columns? Yeah, this arrangement is a little bit easier than the other ones with this boss. I am barely paying attention to the actual game, by the way. I've died like 12 times. You know how it goes.
Death.
I mean, you know, you die a lot. That's how life works, isn't
It's
it?
die or die, dude. You either die or you die.
Release of death.
I don't know what that was, Trey, but I appreciated it.
Yeah.
It's like Trey doing a voice acting tryout for like a Lich character.
I mean, I can go full Lich.
Please don't.
I have several.
Please don't, though.
I have done that several times on.
You
stream
have,
and
which
made-
is why I'm asking you to not.
and made. I don't think that Lynx has been exposed.
Lynx left, so that is not
God
a
damn.
valid excuse. You
I
son
feel
of a
like I'm
bitch.
too much of an ass clown to go full lich.
Aww.
Half lich. That was what I just did.
But,
I can't
like-
go full lich.
Yeah, like full Lich is like, yeah. I mean, I'm developing my full.
That's
Lich
difficult.
abilities.
You gotta be like a Ron Perlman to do that.
I mean that.
Or Tom
like,
Waits.
Or
Tom
Waits.
Waits.
Yeah.
Tom Waits is pretty high tier Lich. Yes.
Lich.
Is that an insulting thing to say about somebody?
I mean,
No, I mean that as a compliment.
No. I know you do, but I mean like in general.
it is if we're talking about like Mitch McConnell.
That's
He's-
true.
He's a lich.
Yeah, I mean he is a high tier Lich in the bad way.
Tell you if we talk about Rawls and his increasing interpretation of the liberal tradition in political philosophy. I
don't know if I'm gonna do that.
I will ping you
Trent,
in the
you
event
might be
that
able
that comes up. I don't
Oh
really
my
know anything
goodness.
about Lou Rawls though, or not Lou Rawls. That's a musician. I forget the guy's first name actually.
Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
John
We got
Rawls?
But, like, yeah, it's been a good time up here in the city of Chicago, in the land of the silver bean.
Yeah, it's like, I'm really happy to be moving. Moving is fucking exhausting, though. Jesus Christ.
Usually it is. For me, moving out here, it was, like, weirdly simple, because I just took one bag with me and got on a train.
Yeah, I wish.
The hardest part was, like, I had an overnight layover in Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
And that was not... Like, I don't know if you've ever been to a train station. Not actually in Pittsburgh. It was, like, near Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've ever been to that train station. Certainly in the middle of the night. But it's,
creepy?
Like, yeah, it's not the best.
I have been at, subway stops in the city, in the scarier parts of the city, in the middle of the night by accidentally getting off at the wrong stop.
Yeah, like...
the energy that surrounds Greyhound stations.
Yeah, like...
Oh, yeah.
The train that occasionally runs by my window, which has probably been heard several times on this stream already, because it runs pretty regularly. Like...
The trains always run on time.
It's a great thing as far as, like, convenience. But there have been occasions where I'm like, hope I don't miss my stop. Because I don't really ever feel like ending up in Center City at, like, 9 p.m. at night. You know?
Yeah.
It's just not my bag.
That's like, oh, yeah,
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, like, oh, yeah, if you go, we actually visited a house when we were looking for houses that was in a neighborhood in Frankfurt, and depending on where you are in Frankfurt, like, it varies, but, like, we went through some, stuff.
Some stuff.
Yeah, like, because Yaron was bringing up that he has relatives.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. And, there are parts of Frankfurt that are, like, it'll go from, like, oh, this is really charming to, oh, shit, we need to get out of here. And it's, like, there's not, like, it's, like, a weird and disturbingly seamless transition.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, tomorrow I have to actually head down to the Loop area, which is, like, the big business
the Chicago
area
Loop,
of the city.
Yeah, it's also, like, the Chicago Loop is the name of a famous novel by, well, not famous, but, like, it's a short novel by Paul Theroux, which I started reading, which is about a guy who may or may not be turning into a serial killer.
You know, as you do.
Yeah, I mean,
but like, I have to go get like a state ID for some stuff, and I have to like go down there at like 9 a.m. tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But
we keep it fun and sexy around here.
But I don't know. It's just odd because like before I came here, I never. What the fuck is this thing?
It's a scroll.
Infuriating note.
You've been had. You've been had.
What does this? What does this
do? What does it mean?
Murderdeck says, I am so suburban, I legitimately have...
Weird.
Have what?
Have never been to a bad neighborhood.
Ooh. Wow. That's, Wow.
What would be me if not for the fact that I've been to Jamaica and not the vacation place of Jamaica, the real part?
Yeah, like...
Also, my parents grew up in New Jersey, so I guess not. But, like, as far as North Carolina is concerned, yeah.
Yeah, like,
it's boring, though.
Yeah, New Jersey gets more of a bad rap than it deserves, though, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like it up there, but I also appreciate it for not being just suburban hell for forever and ever on men the way that Raleigh is. So
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, like,
unfortunately, there are large stretches of New Jersey which are the interstate hell forever and ever on men. You know,
I do like
with
the fact that
but
if I get on some combination of train or bus, I can get pretty much anywhere within Chicagoland and back
yeah,
in like a
that's
fairly reasonable amount of time.
it's all to prepare me for writing my
I envy it.
It's definitely a nice change of pace from living in the trailer park where if you wanted to walk somewhere, it was like, hey, are you willing to walk an hour
miles.
uphill to get to like a McDonald's?
I can understand that. It's like again, I can't see full comments like because they get cut off at the one side. So it's like what Murr said. It's all to prepare me for writing my
CW weird fiction fanfic mashup, Men and Women of Riverdale.
The Men and Women of Riverdale. Oh. Some context for people who don't know this. The Men and Women of Rivendell by Steve Rasnick-Tem is one of my favorite horror stories of all time. It is literally maybe the scariest vampire story I have ever read in my life.
The Gorgon.
The Gorgon.
It's like,
is it as scary as the Gorgon?
It's like
nothing is as scary as the Gorgon, Shredney.
You have not read this story.
Shredney, look at how terrifying this is. She has 2 guns.
Yeah. So do like multiple shonen protagonists though.
But she has 2 guns, Shredney. 2 guns.
Just because she's a snake woman with 2 guns doesn't make her terrifying. It just makes her a snake woman with 2 guns, and that's perfectly normal to me. I, for one, believe that, snake women have the right to bear arms.
Well, no, they have snake arms.
Okay, they have snake arms, but they have the right
scaly.
Weird, by the way.
They have the right to They have the right to bear shooty shoot McShoot things in their snaky wakey arms.
What is the hex? I do not think I am familiar with that game. What the heck is this thing? The Yari launcher.
Hell yes.
I guess I'll figure out what this is downstairs.
What is the scary story that you've read, Mur, again? I can't read that.
Hellstar Remnant.
And that was Win that said that they read that recently.
No, Mur also said the scary story I've ever read.
Greener Pastures by Michael Wehunt.
Ooh, I will look into it.
Which is a great last name for a horror writer to have.
Yeah, that is an interesting last name.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
It's just like a swarm rocket launcher.
Okay, if you want like my, Shredney canon of official things that scare the piss out of me, it's like The Men and Women of Rivendell by Steve Rasnick-Tem. God. What Nature Abhors by Mark Morris, rather. Actually, there are
Isn't that the guy that made Return of the Mac?
No.
You lied to me.
Okay, somebody got that.
God, what's another good one? I mean, Steve Rasnick-Tem actually has several stories that have creeped the fuck out of me, like, At the Bureau, In These Final Days of Sales, Worms. He's really good at being extremely uncomfortable and bizarre.
What if retail was over and that was the final days of sales? No?
Retail row.
It's called In These Final Days of Sales. It's about a guy who's a door-to-door salesman, and he's really bad at it, and he's been doing it for like 30 years. And he starts to have these weird experiences that may or may not be hallucinations, and reality starts disintegrating around him.
Yeah, you know. As one does.
Like you do.
The apocalypse happens on Black Friday.
I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom, and I'm gonna get the big gulp that I bought earlier from the fridge.
Go for it. I actually also have to use the restroom, but first...
Trey, your job is to placate the masses while we were gone.
Actually, I'll be here for a bit.
Yeah.
But,
well,
like...
I will do my best either way.
But, yeah, Us looks actually pretty disturbing. I would go for that very definitely. The Babadook freaked me the hell out. That was a really good film in terms of creepy shit. Inland Empire has some moments, and Eraserhead, really like Lost Highway. There are actually a fair number of David Lynch films that have moments of just...
Lost Highway is a good movie, but a weird movie.
Yeah, exactly. But
I didn't know how to parse it the first time I saw it, because I was like maybe 14-ish.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Definitely, didn't know what to expect, because, it was an internet friend showing me a thing, and I was okay.
It's like...
We are no longer internet friends.
It makes way more... It makes way more sense if you're familiar with David Lynch's deep interest in Hinduism and reincarnation.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And, cyclical karma and, Nietzschean eternal recurrence and things like that.
I feel like I would be able to appreciate it much more now. Having that context and understanding where he's coming from as far as, the stuff he's trying to do with the story.
Yeah, it's there's, and that sort of stuff runs through, a lot of Lynch's work is his, deep interest in Hinduism. It's there's a weird amount of that symbolism even in his most straightforward movies.
Yeah.
It's sort of like how, there are writers who clearly work in, strong Christian themes, or even, other writers who definitely are very interested in Jewish identity. And it's, weird that, David Lynch is an American who converted to Hinduism. So
Hi.
That is a pretty enjoyable song. I enjoy Element, generally
Head
speaking.
over heels in love.
I also like that song. I'm back.
It's solid.
Yeah. I am actually going to, go to relieve myself.
All right.
So
beauty?
you guys can carry the show for the moment.
I will never carry the show.
Take us
in Soviet Russia, show carries you.
I'm taking it. I cannot believe I just got Yakov'd in fucking 2019.
Yes,
I'm taking it.
Fucking did. I'm going. I'll be back.
I'm taking us back to the Gungeon.
And the girls are pretty.
What are you up to lately, Trey man?
Well, this semester I am taking a comics writing class, which has been fun. I've been putting together short comics for that, and I'm gonna have to. Our final project in there is a 40 to 60 page autobiographical one, so I will probably end up sharing that in my my next entry of the magazine that I put together.
That is cool. I should do something for that.
Because I want to do another issue of it. I really liked your that you wrote for it, and I actually wrote a short story of my own that I've been working on.
Sorry, you cut out. You really liked what?
I really liked your short story that you wrote. It was cool.
Oh, thank you.
Ghost Styler Alexis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to write more of those at some point. When are we playing Hypnospace Outlaw? In about half an hour. I gave both games about half of the show. Also, thank you, by the way, to Murder Deck for buying that for me. It was very generous of him.
I think it'll be fun to see how that one's like, because I've heard about it, but I haven't gotten like a chance to really check out what its whole deal is.
Yeah, it's I haven't played a ton because I like deliberately wanted to save most of the experience for the stream.
Oh yeah,
but it's a game and a half from what I've seen.
It seems very much in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, like one of the reasons I wanted to play it on the show specifically is because it kind of seemed like something that everybody here, kind of like in our the Venn diagram overlap of all of our aesthetics.
Yeah.
I believe Shredney is back.
I believe so as well.
The ferret has returned.
I have returned.
The ferret has landed. Repeat, the ferret has landed.
Oh gosh.
I don't know what that would be code for.
I'm sure that there's some kind of military equipment that's referred to as a ferret.
Possibly. Like, there's such a thing as a mongoose, I think, and an osprey.
Yes.
So, like...
Mongoose.
Yeah.
Osprey.
But, yeah, that's been how I've been spending my time writing things, finishing up my last semester with one history class that I'm required to take, and the rest of it is just stuff I'm interested in.
That's cool.
Another class I'm taking is actually focused entirely on Black Mirror, the TV show on Netflix.
Wholly on the show. Like that specific
yeah.
one. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's got like...
Oh, your Stay Hydrated bot told you to stay hydrated.
Yeah, like... It's really fun, because I didn't add that to my channel, and I don't know how to get rid of it. So, like, that's just here forever now.
But I'm actually kind of okay with that.
I am, too. It's just funny. Like...
It is.
This is here now, whether you want it or not.
Thank you, Hydration Robot.
Maybe Twitch just added it.
Like, I think... apparently the way that works is...
Oh, you did.
Yes, I am. Is somebody like adds it for you?
Okay.
And there's a way to get rid of it, but I don't care enough to figure it out, so he's just here now, you know.
Drink your water.
I actually don't have water. I have soda, which is bad for long streams, but I had water a little bit ago, so I should be okay.
I have coffee with milk, which might actually be worse.
I think with milk, it's probably still more hydrating you than it is dehydrating you. But
Fair
because
enough,
soda has so much sodium in it, it actively dehydrates you.
Okay,
so...
but like coffee contains a really potent caffeine, and I drink a fuck ton of coffee.
Yeah, I mean, you know. I ain't no doctor.
Yeah.
I am a doctor of love and of funk, but like...
Dr. Love.
Oh, you do have a little dog friend.
Yeah. He finds items for you sometimes.
Yeah, our dog has actually, generally speaking, behaved herself far better here than she did at the old house, which is such a fucking relief.
That's good.
God.
Was there overlap between the brief period where I had a dog at my old house and when you were on the show still?
Yes, actually.
Yeah. That was a weird time in my life.
Yeah, it seems like he was kind of a high maintenance dog.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, apparently he's doing pretty well, which is good.
That's good.
Yeah.
He seemed like a nice dog, but one with problems. You know?
I have
Oh,
a D&D character named
Oh,
after
wait.
the David Bowie children's song The Laughing Gnome. He is a rogue who casts wizard spells. I like that information.
That is pretty good.
Oh, I forgot about that, actually.
Oh, what happened?
Thing in the chat.
Oh, what happened? Oh, David Bowie is no longer with us?
Nah, I'll tell you via
No,
DM
it wasn't
later.
David Bowie.
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
Oh.
what was I going to do in here? Oh, I could buy a heart container. That's probably a wise decision, actually.
Oh, yeah, I am sad now.
Well, I will send you powerful vibe, good vibe power.
Oh.
Sliding over tables is fun.
Sliding over tables is extremely fun in this game.
They have also buffed it, which is funny to me.
Yeah. They changed, like, some stuff, because I noticed there's, like, some different animations now, like,
Yeah.
for, like, electric enemies especially, which, distinguishes them a little bit more from their, non-electric counterparts.
Yeah.
It's a good
I
decision.
still need to get myself that dang thunder tattoo. I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna buy myself a computer first because I want a computer to actually play videogams on.
Videogam.
Videogam.
Videogams.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's reminding me of how at one point when we were using directions to get somewhere, I think to the house actually initially, the area around Villanova, Siri referred to it as Villanova. Villanova.
That's really funny for some reason.
Yeah, it's like, how do you mispronounce a word in
Villanova
that way?
University.
Villanova.
Villanova.
It's like if you were speaking Finnish and you put umlauts over the A's.
Put him out of his misery. Boop.
You always
Like-
do.
Like, why would you... Villanova. It's like... It sounds like, you know, a conjugated verb in Finnish.
You know what else sounds like a conjugated verb in Finnish?
What?
My wife!
Oof.
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
don't know
no.
why I did that.
Shut up, Kimura-sensei.
Like, so on the topic of other people on the show, like, I'm open to the idea, it's just that, like, for Shapes and Forms specifically, I do like to try to keep it us three specifically when possible. So I might start doing, like, a second
PJ
show.
Live again?
Yeah, like,
2.0?
at some point, at some other point in the week, and I can have on,
Oh.
like, rotating guests for that.
That's fair.
Because I think
do like having...
that would be a fun, equitable way to do that.
That's true. I do like having guests on here every once in a while, though.
Yeah, like for like milestones and stuff, I think is fine.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're
Yeah,
coming up on our
that's-
50th episode, which I am willing to
Holy
bet
shit.
that nobody
Wow.
here actually realized. I think
Hot
this
damn.
is like 35 or so we're not too far away.
Wow. Okay. But
Be out
like,
here.
yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, like we need Yaren to be present, and
Yeah.
you know, like
Like,
Wynn
it's
has
just-
gone a fair bit.
Yeah, like it's just like a branding thing, basically. Like I am fine with doing streams with other people. It's just like I want to sort of delineate the two a little bit.
That's fair
If
enough.
that makes sense.
That's fair enough, yeah.
Pajamas.
yeah,
I've actually never played that. That was one of the few like kids adventure games that I did not have as a kid.
But
Pajama Sam.
God, who's been on Shapes and Forms previously? It was
Okay, I actually know the entire list. It's been me, obviously, you two, Yaren, Win, Mala once, and Nikki from Pretty Neat Gamers.
And Heinz's was on.
Heinz was on
I
a
want
couple
one.
times. That's right. I forgot.
And
Heinz.
also,
How could I forget
once
Heinz?
briefly Millie guested for like 5 minutes.
Well, she was on the microphone for a couple minutes, yeah. But I meant
Yeah.
like people who were on for like a majority of a show.
Oh yeah, majority of the show that would be like, yeah, it would be like, yeah. Oh, and I think Senti streamed some stuff with you.
No, we were gonna do that, but my power went out.
Oh,
That
geez,
was
that's really lame.
Or it was either my power went out or my internet went out. It was during the snowstorm.
That's really lame. I'd like to, see her be on. She's fun.
She was gonna stream American Truck Simulator, I think.
That's pretty great.
I don't know how comfortable she would be with being on a show like that. I would have to ask her.
You're
Yeah.
an American Truck Simulator.
That's not a nice thing to say about somebody, I think.
But yeah,
I fell in the fucking ditch.
Into the drink.
hmm.
If the drink is spikes, then into the drink.
I mean, if if you mix all the sodas in the fountain, they call it a suicide drink. So you walk into
Why?
it,
That's
and
just
you're in the drink.
that's not suicide anything. That's just gross.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's more like
either.
the point is more like you want to die if you do that.
I do prefer the term jungle juice.
Jungle juice.
Which is when you put all of it in there.
I forgot about that one. What caused me to change my mind on SNF guests? Nothing like in particular. It's just like I feel like the show, it kind of works best as a show as opposed to just a collection of friends doing a thing together when it's us three specifically. But like I do also like doing stuff with other people, so I want to make time for that too. It's kind of just like a matter
It's not getting
of
rid of anything. It's just like
moving it
shifting
somewhere
the-
else, basically.
yeah, the philosophy behind it a little bit, which I get. It's kind of nice to have that sort of consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that said, if it ends up being like one of you two is out for a week, then maybe bring in other people as like substitutes, but I also don't want people to feel like they're strictly fill-ins, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a whole thing. Play one more round as the Marine, and then we'll move on to Hypnospace Outlaw.
Hypno.
But, yeah.
All glory to the Hypno Toad.
It's mostly just a, like, minor change in philosophy. It's not like anything happened or anything. And, just to be very clear, the only reason there wasn't Shapes and Forms in general for, like, 6 months is that I got burned out on streaming. That was not because of anything anybody did or anything that happened.
I will say,
Yeah,
it
you
took
had
me a
talked
good
about
while to get myself comfortable with it again, because for a long time I felt like I just wasn't funny or entertaining enough.
No.
You are a refreshing presence.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you two are funny. I'm the one that just says dumb shit. That's how it works.
gosh.
Jane, you are funny.
No.
You're just like
Everyone
a
is
complete.
appreciated
No.
in this house.
Everyone's appreciated this. Yes.
Trey do
Yes.
funny man good.
I think I'm more like I am so difficult to control that I wind up saying funny things by accident.
You are the agent of
untamed
chaos.
I've always... It's really strange, because, like... Yeah, I don't normally think of myself as an agent of chaos, but...
Which actually,
I
I think, is part of why us three specifically works as well as it does as a dynamic, because, like, you're very out there, and then Trey is a bit closer to Earth, and then I'm kind of in the middle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. It's the super ego-id dynamic.
According to Sigmund Freud.
According to Sigmund Freud, I am it.
According to Sigmund Freud, I am it.
And, you know...
Trey and Shredney are always welcome on the server voice calls, but it is up to them whether they would enjoy doing that or not.
I get, like...
I've tried it a couple of times. I do get overwhelmed, but
same.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I do. I enjoy it. It's just I get tired and it's hard to, like, follow everything.
Yeah, it's like... Big voice calls like that are weird because you usually have multiple conversations going on at the same time.
Exactly.
Which sometimes even happens on this show where there's only 3 of us. So, like...
And it's like...
It's just it's I enjoy it, but I do definitely understand people finding it kind of hard to.
There's a reason why when I'm at a party, I tend to gravitate towards smaller groups of people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Within it, and like when you've got like 10 people in a voice call, it's like, oh boy,
yeah,
oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah,
and it's like
no, I do get that and we like. When I say that I want Shapes and Forms to be us 3 specifically, I don't mean that I'm preventing either of them from being on any of my other stuff, to be very clear. So,
God, no.
We can definitely work something out along those lines, at least intermittently.
I would be honored... I would be honored to do streaming stuff with you. You are very fun.
Yeah, like we can do... Oh no, Mur's internet went out.
Oh!
You didn't miss too much, Mur. We're just like talking about show dynamics.
And the future.
And also we will be switching over to Hypnospace Outlaw in about 10 minutes.
Hey, that's the computer in the in the statues down there, the robot dude.
Yeah.
I like them.
They're pretty good.
They're good.
There's actually like a robot player character you can unlock in this game, but you have to like do some shit to do it, and I've never done that.
See you soon.
Yeah, that's them. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I feel like like Trey's style of being funny is more understated, and Jane's your style is more like how do I explain it? Like
stupid.
No, it's like you'll say something that is ridiculous, but in such a dry manner that it becomes really funny.
I try.
I respect that, and then I'm just like, I just go off the rails about the most bizarre things and just have no filter. So actually, I do have a filter. It's just a very weak one.
Would you say that your hashtag no filter?
Oh god.
No, it's more like don't let me into my zone. Don't let me into my zone. I'm definitely in my.
Should the haters leave you alone or like, no?
Pull up.
I don't. I have like a very limited number of haters because generally I am an affable person.
And my eyes more red than the devil ear.
Yeah, it's like, God, that song feels so long ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
time passes. It's weird.
You
Somebody.
know what else was a while ago?
What?
What?
Down, get your eagle on, girl.
What?
Repeat that?
Drop down, get your eagle on, girl.
I don't think I know that one.
Nelly.
Oh, okay. Yep. Alright.
Oh no.
Fuck. I miss Nelly. What's he doing nowadays?
I feel like
at one
he's
point,
touring.
Probably.
yeah, I think he's probably touring, but he also, like, a couple years ago, he did that collaboration with Florida Georgia Line, which...
I forgot about that. That was like the only half-decent part of that song, to his credit.
Yeah, it's like, that song is real bad. He's kind of okay.
We love repressed memories.
It's like being reminded of the fact that, like, actually half of the recent Maroon 5 singles exist.
Yeah.
I like Wait. That one is a good song.
I fucking hate it.
I want to do a cover of it specifically to show people that it's not a bad song. Adam Levine's voice is just oddly, like, auto-tuned to the point of not sounding human.
Okay, that's fair. The actual song underlying it is one of their better ones from their recent, like, period.
I forgot
But
that Train
his
covered the
singing-
entirety of Led Zeppelin 3 by Led Zeppelin. That's a thing
like-
that exists.
What?
The band Train. You know.
Oh god, did they cover the entirety? What?
Yeah.
Why?
You know.
I
To
you
measure
get
their
one
abilities.
fish and like cover whole album
To
because
test
they're
my
fish. And why not?
abilities. Hines listened to it, and I believe, and you can feel free to emphatically correct me if I'm wrong about this, I believe he said it was actually pretty okay.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're actually not like. You know, it's like one of those weird the case, but yeah, like I can accept that it's possible that they're perfectly fine at it. But like, Trainer, weird.
Train are a very strange band, and I think they're maybe the only band that I think that I have like so bad it's good relationship with.
Yeah,
So
that's
gangsta, I'm so thug. You're the only one.
Pat
Andrew.
Monahan's lyrics
are
are
so bizarre.
the weirdest fucking thing in popular music. Like,
Yeah, like actually, and the fact is, even their older stuff that's actually pretty decent still has really strange lyrics if you pay attention.
Hefty Bag.
Like before the utter horror of the Hefty Bag line. But no,
Hefty
that's
Bag
the worst
era.
part of that. No, the worst part of that song is "The Way You Do Me." Still.
It's like a cornucopia of bad lyrics.
Yeah, that song. I wonder if he wrote it on like a dare, you know?
I don't know.
Like he's a, I know he's a bizarre lyricist to begin with, but the fact is that it's like some of those similes and things are things that like you come up with as a joke.
No, yeah, like 50 Ways to Say Goodbye is like a song that is good, but in a very strange, like a very different way than most music that's good is good.
Yeah, that
it's
one's
just like a weird poetic exercise, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that one, but it has some very amusing lines. I mean, I like, how could you leave on Yom Kippur?
How could you leave on Yom Kippur?
That's oddly specific, but okay.
Yeah, I like how oddly specific and doofy it is.
Believe Pat Monahan is Jewish, which might explain that joke. If he's not, that's even weirder.
Yeah, but like either way, it's like such a weirdly specific, funny thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
it's like it's a stand-up bit in the middle, in the form of a song. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's like the whole song is a bizarre stand-up.
It's
bit,
more like some punchline rap I've heard than it is most other pop music.
Yeah, like, actually, if you, like, changed around the meter and stuff, and you could make that into, like, punchline rap. Like,
Drop
if you
it to
tried.
that throat, make her ass shake. Make the ground move, that's an ass quake. Built a house up on that ass, that's an ass state. Throw my weed on it, that's an ass straight.
Wakiki.
Okay, that song is kind of a...
Oh, God.
That song is a national treasure. It's like, that song really is just, like, beautifully what the fuck was this going? You know, like just... She's... The Waikiki bit, though, is, like, just perfect.
That's her leaning into the fact that she knows that people are going to respond to the song knowing that it's ridiculous and just goes for it.
She goes ham on it. It's good.
Waikiki.
And, like, it's like both of them know that this song is totally bizarre and ridiculous. Like, it's
a weird piece of music. There's a lot of weird music in the world.
And, like, people who got, like... There were people who got really mad at that song and despised it, and it's like, how can you? It's, like, just so doofy, and it knows it, and it's, like, leaning into it in a really bizarre way.
It's inappropriate for our children. They're never gonna hear the word ass in their regular lives.
Speaking of doofy, weird songs, either of you hear about Old Town Road?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
did you hear that it is getting
Billboard
a remix featuring Billy Ray Cyrus?
Oh, I think that might also... Actually... Oh, wait, this is clever, actually, because the thing was, the original version was taken off of the country charts by Billboard because it wasn't country enough, supposedly, despite the fact that there are things on the Billboard country charts that are less country than that song.
Yeah.
And it, like, you know, basically because, you know, racism. So that remix might be at least partly a ploy to get it back on the charts.
Possibly.
And actually, that would be fucking great. I look forward to this.
It comes out at midnight tonight, so, like, at the end of this stream, you can go listen to the Old Town Road remix featuring the guy that made Achy Breaky Heart.
Oh my goodness. Who is also
party in the front.
Who's the father of the woman responsible for Bang on My Box?
What the fuck? I don't like Miley Cyrus.
With the shades on, tatted up, mini.
I actually kind of, you know, in a weird way, I like Miley Cyrus.
That is gonna do it for the Enter the Gungeon portion of the stream.
Oh no, my opinions about Miley Cyrus killed Enter the Gungeon.
You killed it, Shredney.
I killed it.
Let's see here. I can actually use my Be Right Back screen. Check it out.
Woo!
I gotta make us some custom ones.
Yeah, like, these things are fine, but
I will make us new ones.
But they're like...
Actually, what Murr and Section just said is actually, both of those are totally fair, is that Miley Cyrus's voice is actually surprisingly good for country music, and that album she did with the Flaming Lips, what I've heard of it, is not nearly... It's like, it is bad, but it's interesting bad. Like, it's never boring. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's like fun.
Hey,
it's
hey,
bizarre,
Shredney?
But it's fun.
Hey, Shredney?
Yes?
Did you know that, like, yeet?
Yeet. Yeet!
If Pyrus and Crips both got along, they probably want me dead by the end of the song. Seems like
Are we
the
still
whole
streaming?
city turned against
Yes.
me. Anytime I'm in the street,
Okay,
I hear
good.
yeet, 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 yeet.
I will be right back, and then we will get into
Poopity
Hypnospace.
scoop de whoop.
No!
No!
Then we will get into Hypnospace Outlaw.
Oh no, I've traumatized Trey. That was not my intention.
I'm fine.
But if I do it again, will you suffer more?
Probably.
Poopity scoop de whoop to shoot de whoop.
God. I told you. Anything that Kanye produces past Pablo is just no. That's not what we want to be associated with.
I mean, again, like, there was stuff that I did hear off of Kids See Ghosts that was, like, fine.
I haven't bothered to listen to it just because I'm just like, I don't want to be bothered with filtering out the what's left of good Kanye from the rest.
That's fair, but it's also because I feel like Kid Cudi is bizarrely enough like a good influence on him. Like, that sounds ridiculous, but it's like the thing.
I remember when it was the other way around.
Yeah, I know, right?
But
it's like, you know, like it's like because it's like I think partly it's because like over time Kid Cudi's come to deal with his own bullshit in a way that Kanye has gotten worse at doing.
Yeah.
And so he is like, you know, he's matured in a way that makes him bring out the best in him.
Suppose so.
Whereas like Kanye, you know, when he's just like left to his own devices and surrounded by people who will just like agree to any shit that he, you know, comes up with, will just do ridiculous, dumb things to annoy people.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say one thing though, and I'm deeply ashamed. I kind of enjoy I Love It. Like, in, again, that kind of so bad it's good guilty pleasure way. But,
I
like...
do find myself, like, having it in my head and being like, hey, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is happening here?
Yeah, it's like... But it's like, I guess, well, it's... Actually, I really don't... Like, I do not like the paradigm of ironic appreciation, you know, that whole concept. It's like... It's more that I can appreciate the good in it as something that's just really goofy and absurd.
Yeah.
And, like, that it just does... Yeah, it's like... So I can at least enjoy that about it. And also that the bass line is stupidly catchy for just being 3 notes.
Hello, like my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Gal.
Yeah. But, like, it's practically a dub bass line. Like, boo-doo-doo.
What are we talking about?
Kanye West and Little Pumps. I love it.
Why?
Because it's actually... I have, like, a weird relationship with it where I enjoy it despite understanding how questionable it is.
Forbidden. Anyway.
Like, it's a
my
ridiculous
cool
song.
punk or fungus scene. I haven't gotten that far in the game yet. Maybe we'll discover today whether I'm cool punk or fungus scene. Let's get started on Hypnospace Outlaw. Now, hopefully I can get this to work, like, on as far as streaming it goes, because I had a little bit of difficulty when I did that. The other day. Nobody heard that.
We're doing it live.
I'm just gonna shake this Dunkin' Donuts box, which is empty, except for crumbs.
It's just Dunkin' now, Shreddy.
Didn't they go back on that?
No. It's just Dunkin', no donuts.
No, it says Dunkin' Donuts on this box, although it says Dunkin' on the side, but it also has DD on it, so, like...
They really need to get their shit straightened out. Why is this not opening?
Yeah, the rebrand just hasn't, like, fully gone through, like, to the actual stores and everything just yet, but it's It's Dunkin'.
That's so fucking stupid.
I mean, I don't mind it though because I've always only really called them Dunkin'.
I feel like I prefer the full, you know.
You like to Dunkin' Donuts.
It's just like, and I only realized that joke relatively recently in my life.
Okay.
Like that.
I think we're ready to go here.
The alliteration of it, but like, I guess what they were looking for was for it to be like not quite as inherently linked to donuts, considering that their biggest competitor is Starbucks, and Starbucks is a coffee shop that managed to issue the coffee part of their name.
I'm gonna try to set it in proper full screen real quick.
Okay, cool.
But like, I don't know if I actually can do that. You guys might have to just put up with seeing back fuckers. You might have to put up with seeing a little bit of my taskbar and stuff. It shouldn't block anything from the game.
If anything, that would add to it. Shapes and films.
Anyway, let me know if the game is too loud. Why is the whole screen so small? Because scaling is a bitch.
So I can see that, but unfortunately I can no longer see the chat. Oh well.
Hey, is it showing up properly?
Not on the screen share.
There it goes. Okay.
I'm seeing it on.
No, I see Hypnos Enforcer Edition.
Oh no. I was asking. I meant the on the stream.
Okay. I haven't been looking at the stream per se. Just like, you know, chilling on Discord, like you do.
All right.
As one does.
So this is Hypnospace Outlaw, and this is a game. I have heard it called an internet simulator, which is certainly one way to put it. It is like a sort of an adventure game that takes place in a pastiche of like the 90s internet. So you think stuff like GeoCities and whatnot. It's gonna make us do the tutorial, which is a little bit annoying because I've done it already, but that's okay.
But isn't it like, isn't there also kind of like a weird Christian dystopia thing going on?
Your passion.
We'll find out.
Your imagination.
Fun.
Your hard work.
Hard work.
And now, with the help of Hypnospace, you have the tools and the
Mer
time
says like a
to
little
make
bit
it
as far
a
as your
reality.
suggestions,
Witness the
Brittany.
dawning of a new world.
We're in the digital
Where
world
sleep
now,
time
boys and
is no
boys.
longer downtime.
This
Where the future
is
built.
this is really fucking
A
something.
future built by you.
Yeah, right?
Hypnospace.
This is so fucking aesthetic.
We're not even in the game yet.
I know, just the fucking tutorial is aesthetic.
Enforcer training.
We love merchant soft.
Yeah, do I have to actually do this? Can I just like exit and it'll give me credit for having done it? Maybe?
Okay.
Hello, shapes and forms.
Awesome.
Hello, shapes and forms. Important message received from merchants.
Oh, you don't have to read it. The guy actually reads it. Like, there's like an MS Sam voice.
Important message received from dispatch.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sadly, I cannot hear it. But it is good.
Yes. Okay, so the gist of this is
Gumshoe Gooper.
like, you are on the 90s internet in an alternate history. Also, you're like a cyber cop. So you've got these notifications, and they tell you to do certain things. Like, this one, they're saying there's, like, copyright infringement regarding anything that copies or bears the likeness of a 1962 cartoon character called Gumshoe Gooper. And we are supposed to look around the internet for pictures of them.
Gooper screen 1, Gooper screen 2.
I think I accidentally just downloaded this 3 times. Whoops. But we have to look around the internet for pictures of him, and we've got like tools we can use to report things, and we can get it taken down. I totally did do that. Just delete these extras here. You never want to have duplicate files if you can help it. And this is what we're looking for pictures of.
Oh, so he's like a
boy.
Yeah, fish detective.
It's 90s dream internet. Yes, that is true. Also, everybody who is on HypnoS is asleep. It's like...
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's like sleep internet. It's pretty weird. Pretty wild.
This is, This is,
A lot?
It's a lot, and also... It's like something someone in the 90s would come up with on... Like, after using the GeoCities and taking peyote at the same time.
Yeah, like... There's a lot of really great visual stuff, which I appreciate a lot.
Hypnospace logo with stylized animated sun in the background.
This is like, yeah, this is so much.
Yeah, it's really quite a lot.
I like it.
Like this is just like the help page for the internet. We can do a search for
So we're asleep
Gooper.
too, right?
Huh?
We're asleep too, right?
Yeah. We're a sleeping cyber cop.
Okay. So let's, so you can... Well, you can't cop while you cop, because, like, that would require being awake. But you can cop while you snooze.
Yeah. So, like, we found somebody's, like, private user page here, and you see they've got Gumshoe Gooper art from their first grade class. Do you see where this is going?
Oh, yeah, this is a commentary on... Yeah.
You want the law?
Because we are heroic, we are going to copyright strike this first grader's drawing of a cartoon character.
I am the law.
I am the law!
I think I get where this is going now.
Do the survey. What survey?
This is pretty twisted. I like it.
Did I miss a survey? If I missed a survey, I will do the survey.
Oh. Oh no, watch out, Gumshoe.
Yeah, you should fucking watch out for my banhammer. Also, you get paid in what are basically bitcoins. Like, I mean, they're not bitcoins, but they're bitcoins.
No fish is immune.
So this is like a weird... Like... So this is like some terrifying... Like... ANCAP crypto-fascist hellscape.
Yeah, basically. Like, there is something to be said about the unsubtlety of copyright striking a first grader's drawing of a cartoon character, but, where is this survey?
Yeah. It's like, wow, Hans Hermann Hoppe would be proud.
Also, Mur is right. There is an entire, segment of this game, about fictional genres of music, and there's like entire albums of it and everything,
Oh my.
and people arguing over which kind is best.
Okay, I'm gonna have to have opinions
You've got
about
hypno
this.
mail.
Because... Oh my god, you're investigating a child.
No. I'm investigating the children's teacher. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh.
I'm not a monster, Shredney.
No, just a dick.
Go to the main page. I assume you mean the main page, like the...
Important message received from dispatch.
Okay, I will look at that later. I
New
assume
case
you mean-
harassment. Wait, it says harassment.
Yeah, we will look at that in a minute. I want to see the thing that Murr is trying to tell me about. Where is this survey at? Downloads, HSPD inbox. Oh, I forgot to close this case.
Wow, shapes and forms. Great job removing that content infringement.
I did a great job. The robot man told me so. Go to the main page, now go to Central. Survey.
TV
Soft TV spot survey.
Here it is. Okay. Sure. 11 hypno coins instantly. Please close this page. Okay. That's not weird or ominous.
That's not sketch at all.
email
Inbox.
time.
Citizen Feedback Club. Download a new TV spot called Easy. Please click the above link. It's below, actually, but...
Well, there's a file above.
Oh, shit, so there is. And download it and open it.
And then
After
you do the
viewing,
survey.
please complete the short survey. Okay,
Downloading easy_spot.
let's do that quick. And then we can deal with harassment. It's fine.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's
It's whatever.
Human misery is just, you know.
fine. Builds character.
We need to find out if we're cool.
We need to find out if we're
With
easy or not.
Hypnospace, the easiest sleep time social network
I
just
mean,
keeps getting easier.
You know,
My grandpa uses
you learn by
Kids got me
doing,
into
Jane.
it.
With our new Hypnospace guides, you can navigate Hypnospace with the direction of top
This is
experts.
crunchy.
It's a real game changer.
For movies, games, and music.
There was
cars, and
no
sports, we've got
comment
it
on
all.
that comment.
Hypnospace is
I'm getting
We've spent over 1
flavor
billion
blasted
dollars
in the
to ensure
face.
Hypnospace citizens
In the face with this ad,
bread.
Slednik.
I wake up
Yeah,
feeling
okay,
great.
that's true.
Why waste your sleep time merely sleeping?
going to bed.
This is Tim and Eric.
For a busy parent, Hypnospace is amazing.
Take advantage
It's
of
free
our
real
30-day no-risk trial.
It's
and
free
take
real
your
estate.
on Hypnospace. With Hypnospace, the
Oh
easiest
no!
sleep time social
I don't need to see it again. Thank you. That was a lot. Also very period accurate. Huh? No? Oh, okay.
Oof.
New case harassment.
Wait, hold
Now
on.
to
Can I just click it and then say it again? Okay.
Financial decision maker.
Sure. Yes. Sure.
Value.
Sure.
Cutting edge.
Sure.
content. What is your gender?
Ha!
Yay, misogyny.
Oh, fuck off.
Go back and
I wonder.
another one, I guess.
I wonder if there's I wonder if it's just like it always eventually says that.
Yeah.
Lie and say yes. Okay, I will try clicking like literally all of these. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Refresh the page.
Well, it's an inbox, so like you can't.
There was
Yes. There we
There's a
go.
button on the right, though. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that is what that is. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
realize
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Lie.
No girls allowed. Yuck.
Apparently. Oh. Well, this is grody. What is this?
Cool. Go with cool.
I guess so.
Hard-working and down-to-earth, you find the spokesperson.
Well-behaved, all-American kid.
Well-behaved, all-American.
Oh my fucking god.
Is that like the secret to this? You just have to click the left
You just
answer
have to agree
for all of them?
I think it's that you have to agree to everything that they want from you.
Okay.
Harassment. Look for possible violations. Report them. Zane Rocks. 14.
I have to go to Teentopia.
Kids aged 13 to 18.
I really wish that you could hear the music in this part because it's amazing.
Oh, fuck. So it's got... Oh, no. It's Tumblrites with autoplay.
This is more like GeoCities with autoplay, but I guess like it's all in the same same continuity family, really.
I figured it out.
The undisputed king of...
Papers, please, but flavored after High C Ecto.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That
God.
step Seepage, Curdle, Psycho, Syndicate.
Marvel at it. This actually is like the last thing I did before I stopped playing when I first got this, so like...
Making Hypnospace... the dumpster is the most hilarious place on Hypnospace, so this is kind of a big deal. An underground comedy page. The dumpies are there once. Guess I'm hilarious. Oh wait, I knew that. This is just me. I have 16 pals on chit-chat. HS speakers only.
Oh, you know what I think you have to do? I think you have to actually look him up. Hold on. Because you have to find, like, a secret page that's, like, unlisted, and he's, like, making fun of people, and you have to hit the fucking...
Zane Sucks Club. But there's also the Big Z Slayers X1.
Yeah, this is... I think this is other people making fun of him.
Yeah, but see, the Zane Sucks Club is still relevant to the harassment thing.
I haven't seen this before, actually.
This sucks. I
Must kill Zane. What?
His secret palace.
What the hell is this?
Next time on Slayers X.
Those dreams you had, they're all real. The demons, the green energy, your secret powers and double pistols, all of it is real. We need your help, Zane.
Is this a Matrix?
Yeah, you know. Murr is suggesting that I search the dumpster, so that is what I will do.
Wait, I do want to see the Zane Sucks Club, though.
Sure.
Let's face it, Zane sucks. He's probably ugly in real life, so he has to go online and be an A** hole to everyone. His mom probably drives him to school. What a mother flippin' little moron.
What a mother flippin' little moron.
And he gets beheaded with a... Is that a katana or machete? Or just a sword in general?
I'm gonna report this for harassment also.
Okay.
The law!
Wow, okay. Maybe I, like, need to actually hit this part specifically? Is that what's going on here?
Try the beheading one.
There we go. Yeah, I think you have to, like, actually click on the specific... I think I accidentally hit, like... Did the background, which is not anything.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's another one, which is their other law. Oh, it deleted
Text removed due to violation of Hypnospace law.
Hypno law.
Zane is a teenager on the internet in the year 1999. And thus, kind of sucks by default, I think.
Butthole. A-hole, stupid, jerk, dumb, idiot, baby.
There's more than one of these gifs up here. I'm getting bank.
Get your money.
I don't even know what you can do with these. Like, I think you can buy music. I have to target the last Zane Stutz that's still scrolling in the background. There, I got it, I think.
Well done, Enforcer.
You can buy Hypno Cure? Stuff you need for late game puzzles. Okay. In that case, I will save up.
Save up.
Can you kill the tags?
Can I what?
Can you kill the tags?
I don't think so. I think this is just like what the what it's like what the page is tagged with. They're not things that are on the page. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright. I just been suggested that I search the dumpster.
The dumpster.
Taking out Hypnospace's trash, so you to.
Enter.
Updated weekly for your displeasure.
The Dumpies. Halloween in Hypnospace. World's worst HSM shutdown. This is the archive.
You know, this is like disturbingly spot on as far as how comedy websites were in the 90s.
And the award for most heinous abuse of a Hypnospace template goes to Your Bud Reggie 55 of the cafe.
Oh my god, that is a crime against humanity, though.
No
Hold on, can I?
Hypnospace is off to look.
Can I
template
report?
lies at the heart of this
you totally
atrocity.
Can I report this for harassment and get even more money?
Yeah, probably.
No? Okay, I guess that doesn't count for some reason. Bubblegum template.
It should surprise no one that Hypnospace often loads.
What were you thinking here? At least bump that placeholder graphic down a few pixels so your 3 visitors can actually...
Okay, that might... We could probably use that to, like, do things.
I don't know, like, I don't know what the game, like, considers to be harassment.
But that could be, you know,
like,
let's just be awful people.
Good way to find out. No? Okay. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so this is how you get to the, like, hidden page, I think.
Oh.
I really don't want to listen to Nothing Left for Me by Seepage.
What kind of music is it?
Got game?
I have no idea how to describe Nothing Left for Me. It's a song.
Is it like new metal or something?
Basically, like, kind of. Let's see. I think it's the second one is him making fun of people he doesn't like.
Corey.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just being fat and popping my pupils of girls. Why don't they like me?
Trey, that's like a disturbingly good, like, 90s nerd cartoon voice.
Yeah, your voice is a little quiet, Trey.
Yeah, you're you're a little bit of a robot right now.
Page text removed due to violation of Hypnospace.
Can I, like, take that to pictures too, because I genuinely don't like looking at them.
Yes.
It's like garbage pail kid shit.
Garbage day.
Garbage day kids. It's Linkin Park-esque. That is a grave insult to Linkin Park.
Rest in peace, Chester.
Wait, just
Ooh,
like...
gross.
Actually, just like...
Disney.
The whole hurling thing, you could probably, get some mad bank on.
Perhaps. I will try.
Actually, there are multiple... What are the different laws again?
The other ones are...
Let's see.
Hold on. Illegal or profane activity, malicious software, and extra-legal commerce.
Profane activity, we probably could get a few things on.
Possibly. Why are we min-maxing this game?
Because being a bad person is fun.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That doesn't count for some reason. I think we're
I
good
guess we
here.
now know why he can't real girlfriend.
Wait. We should.
Until next time. See ya.
We should get this one too.
That grassy kid is
I don't think. Oh, apparently, Shredney, apparently Mur sent you seepage via DM. Which sounds way bad when I put it like that, doesn't it?
I mean, I don't know. People slide into your DMs with worse.
That's true, in a sense. Anyway, we've got like a good hour left to go yet. I'm gonna close this case real quick first. And
Way
then...
to deal with that harassment. You're a real hero, Shapes and Forms.
You're a real hero, Shapes and Forms.
Definitely, buddy. I am going to use the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Oh god, why does it correspond with me needing to? It's like some weird telepathy.
Cosmic force. Well, Trey and the other robot here can hang out.
Trey, you have to do a vocal jazz improvisation for the next minute.
Okay.
Important message received.
Also, are you able to move? Are you able to move close to the microphone?
I'm about as close as it's gonna get. The microphone is on my head.
Okay, it sounds better now. Do some key changes, like giant steps.
I hate key changes with a passion, but okay.
I don't know. I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah.
Don't be long. Shapes and Forms.
We're chilling. Don't be long, Shapes and Forms. Forms and shapes and shapes. We'll return after these messages. Support for Shapes and Forms is brought to you by the screensaver on Jane's screen at the moment. It's filling up with bricks. You can try it free or get the premium version of it for $10 a month. Start your free trial today at trespeak.net. That's TRESPEAK.net. Granny Creep's hot butter ice cream. Have you returned?
I'm back.
You have returned.
From the nether realms. Oh, I have a message.
You just got a letter. You just got a letter. You just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Kappa Cash.
This is a notice that the Kappa Cash payment system is considered extra legal commerce.
Please look through all assigned zones for at least 4, possibly more, possible violations.
Go to Good Time Valley and look at Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. I can't tell if that's instructions for something to do in the game, or if I'm just being told to do that like in real life.
Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream.
Oh. I accidentally...
Buy now with Kappa Cash.
I like that you can just put this stuff on your desktop, even though it's illegal, apparently.
Illegality. Oh, the legality of it all. In my hand, I hold a statue, a pewter statue, of the Space Noodle. It's a nice statue.
Good God.
Good grief.
How do you feel about How you feeling about Good Time Valley?
For those who remember the way Valley. Ever wonder what happened cooking good music and putting in a hard day's work? Good Time Valley, we remember the way things used to be.
This feels uncomfortably like the kind of place that totally has on the bad side of town a meth head neo-Nazi biker gang.
I feel like this is the Cracker Barrel of Hypnospace.
Cracker Barrel of Hypnospace. What if we go? Okay, there's a graveyard, so that's pretty cool. What if we go check out the ice cream though? Oh
Granny's
shit!
cream hot butter ice cream. What?
Eat and sip. The real Granny.
I really wish you guys could hear this music.
I do too. Green Devil pitcher Filbert Smith was photographed enjoying a bowl to celebrate his team's World Series win. Oh dear Lord.
This is fascinating.
A rap?
Yeah, it's an auto-playing rap.
It's an official Hypnospace partner brand. Send your Granny stash, what did it say? Pictures to us here in Hypnospace before November 23rd to be featured in our Thanksgiving Get a Granny Stash promotion.
This is evil.
Got milk.
This is some black magic.
I don't even like it's ice cream made out of melted butter? I don't get it. There's a YouTube dude who tried hot and sip butter ice cream. No, I don't like it.
I don't trust like that.
I don't trust like that.
There is only so much trust one can have in
let's
a relationship.
Let's see how creepy this is right here.
And I would do anything for love.
I am Mr. Old-Fashioned. I am happy to be the community leader in Good Time Valley, even though I don't know why they picked me. I think it's because I have good behavior.
But that is because I don't ever use Hypnospace other than for listening to songs, haha. If you are having trouble, you can contact me, but I am sometimes busy and I'm also not on Hypnospace every night. Well, bye. Scotty.
There's really not a whole lot here, huh? I was expecting some kind of creepy dystopian stuff. Maybe that's what Hypnospace Heaven is for.
Share an old cartoon of your oh no.
They're reacting.
Oh.
Welcome to heaven.
Sacred space where the memories of those who have passed me. Namaste.
Namaste.
But it's like...
Oh, this is actually sad.
Oh.
Okay. Let's not then.
That is, I mean, I think that's kind of the point, is it really is all of the internet at this point. For better and for worse.
We don't mess around at Terry's General Store. Best deals in Hypnospace, guaranteed.
Oh my god. The mouse.
Oh no!
It's lit.
Here you can find all the highest quality backgrounds.
Hell yes. Finally.
Downloading.
It's lit, fam.
Is this the Foreman Mills of
Downloading V-Stick Shakespeare.
Foreman
Downloading V-Stick computer.
Sorry, I did it wrong.
Downloading
Foreman Mills. There we go.
All right. Well,
Okay.
now I get to. Now I'm gonna decorate my stuff.
This really is. When I said it was extremely aesthetic, yeah.
I'm gonna.
You meant what you said.
I'm gonna do that. Oh shit! It's
You've
really
got a
big.
computer.
It's really big.
Can't you size it down?
Yes, but no, I don't want to log off of HypnoS. I want to hit the close button on this file. There we go. I don't think this is Shakespeare. It's pretty interesting that that's tagged that way.
Yeah, but I think, yeah, that's, I think, the point.
Yeah, like, it's definitely deliberate. How you guys feeling about my aesthetic right now?
And Uranus.
You got a big
quote
Uranus.
unquote.
I actually didn't realize that one, embarrassingly enough. That one just, like, just sailed right on by me. Alright, you can hang out down here, like, at an angle, I think. It's gonna be good.
You know, I was just, like, reminded that it's, like, of how, like, with...
We got the flamingo
about, like,
walking on the keyboard.
I'm
Thinking
walking
about-
on keyboard.
No.
Thinking about...
I can't.
Say,
There we go.
so you know how there's, like, a certain kind of, like, kooky right-wing person who, like, is all about ancient Rome, right?
Yes.
Here's the thing. Not only is it, like, that there's, like, plenty of really obvious evidence that there were multiple emperors of Rome who were, you know, like, not white people. But one of the first guys to, like, seriously point that out and, like, argue that not only was, you know, like, that sort of racial chauvinism stupid, but that holding up the Roman Empire as some kind of weird ideal was stupid to begin with. Of all people, it was Oswald Spengler, one of the guys who was, like...
Cool punk.
As in the guy who, what is it called, was, like...
I will
one of the
download the
radical...
skull.
One of the radical conservative writers who was, like, honestly a proto-fascist, although he thought that being racist was dumb, which is kind of an odd thing. But, like, yeah, it's like... So people, including right-wingers, have been pointing out that this is moronic for literally a century, and they still haven't got it.
See, Shredney, I don't know what that has to do with anything here, because this is Shakespeare.
Okay, so
I mean,
I'm Shakespeare.
So basically, I'm Shakespeare? How are you guys feeling about my desktop right now?
It's a vibe.
It is definitely a vibe of some sort. Like, why would you put a skull on your that part of your computer? You
Why
can't
the
type.
fuck not?
Because you can't type that way, Jane.
Logic
Only
has no
cowards
place
need
here.
to type. And yes, I will search Cool Punk for you, Mur. Let's see.
Okay. Explain Cool Punk to me.
Hazeopedia DM Noise Pusher.
Outlaw Alpha coming soon. Because everything
Okay.
is sort of there.
Okay.
Okay.
Under construction. Check.
Dark haze scene. Look up some of these.
Breath edges. Beauty. Emotion. Experimentation.
Oh god, I forgot about this one.
Digital visionary.
It's the grunge net. You haven't read Shakespeare until you've read it in the original Latin.
Oh no.
This is a pic of that guy. Ubiquitous. The
Oh,
Hypnospace
this is great. I think it's like supposed to be a parody of that fucking completely bonkers Pepsi internal memo.
Hand color texture. Genuine. Homemade. Natural. Simple eye. Third eye. Rapid eye movement. Triangles and angles. Unity. Pointing the way. 3 lanes. Steps.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
Highway
parodying the
lanes.
Pepsi.
Information. Oscillations.
Oh my god,
The
it's like
Hypnospace universe.
The universe. The Hypnospace universe.
oh my
you,
god.
the guy she tells you not to worry about. Oh god.
Shared with permission from Merchantsoft.
But yeah, it is like that bizarro Pepsi internal memo.
Software reviews.
Just here. By day, I'm a software engineer at a boring company nobody cares about. By night, I'm Jazz. It's my mission to review software, both free and paid, amateur and pro, for the benefit of my lovely readers. If I'm missing anything, please chit-chat me and I'll review it as soon as possible. Note, I don't cover profane or pornographic material. SCG sounds.
Download Professor Helper? I will do that in a moment.
Good atmospheric software with something.
Flying hamster
High quality sounds.
and Professor Help.
Are you a
demo
socialist in and around Akron, Ohio?
What?
No, chit-chat me because I'm moving there soon and I'd love to get a little group together. Our group here in the Bay Area is lovely and I'm going to miss it dearly. Smiley.
Oh, does that mean that we should, like... Oh no. Oh no, I have dark, horrible feelings now. Wait, HS Lifestyles. What are...
HS is what they used to call gay things on the internet in, like, the 90s. I believe it stands for...
Hypno-S.
Yeah,
No.
that
Lifestyle.
space.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it stands for homosexual.
Oh, dear.
Sexual lifestyle.
What is Professor Helper? Let's see here.
Your friendly computer expert, now for HypnoS.
Shredney.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. Mur, am I being bamboozled? Am I being misled by you right now?
Do you have trouble getting around in the digital world? If you've been putting off learning how to use HypnoS and Hypnospace, now is your chance. For a limited time, we're offering our award-winning Professor
Share
Helper
anonymized.
software for free.
It's spyware.
Wait, can I strike it? Hold on. I want to see if I can.
Not that part. Try striking the
actual download link?
No, not the download link. I'm talking about scroll down all the way
Down
to the
here.
gray text.
Down to here. He's a good helper for Hypnospace. No violation detected.
Well, of course not, because the dystopia.
Professor Helper.
I'm gonna download.
This is dystopia.
Download Professor Helper. It's installing, everybody.
It's about to be some fuck shit.
Oh no.
I see you're installing something. Do you mind if I offer my service? Blood money. What if everything you have ever known is a lie? Riveting new book from R.P. Martin.
Jesus Christ.
Blood money from the top down.
Wow.
Hey, Shredney.
Yes.
Read the part on the left up top.
Left on top?
Welcome, I am Dr. R.P. Martin.
Yeah. Tracking what the feds do with their money for 2 decades. Want to know where it goes? Buy my new book, Blood Money, from the top down.
Farewell.
Because, oh no, on the right. Scroll back up so I can see the right. Of that. Because we, the people, are dropping like flies.
Oh, hey, this is actually like, what I need to do. Kind of forgot that I was like on an assignment, in fact.
We were on a mission, and we didn't even know it.
Professor Helper here.
Kappa Cap Sleep Time Shopping Network. I see you're interacting with the pop-up dialogue. Would you like help?
You are a winner.
This is a lot.
Yes. Oh no. Oh no.
Congratulations, you've won.
Oh
Boy.
god, now you have to do the thing with the oh no. God damn it.
Does this just stay like this forever?
Like, you just need to, like,
report by clicking the
just
Buy Now button.
Put the hammer down on
Already come this
everything.
far. Don't miss out.
Professor Helper here, ready to help.
The sign up for a free credit report.
Mind if I offer my service? Clippy did nothing wrong.
This is more like Bonzi Buddy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely
like
Bonzi
definitely some bonsai buddy
the
stuff
topic
going
could
on.
possibly end up coming up at some point. Clippy did nothing wrong.
You're 2000.
Hey, Mer.
You are a winner.
Why? Why did you do this to us? It's getting worse. The tilting is tilting me out.
It's a great way to find these Cash App things, though.
Buy now, Kappa Cap.
Katie's Cuddly Cat Corner. Okay, this seems benign, except no, it isn't.
Number 1 among veterinarians worldwide. Buy a cat online. Only 4 easy payments of $29.95. Cat not included. So what are you paying?
I think you're paying
the
for the
corner.
triangles, yeah.
The big triangle.
Cat, not me. $120 for rug.
Buy.
Glorified rug.
This is actually making me kind of nauseous.
Yeah, this is
buy
weird.
HypnoCure to cure the virus. Okay, I will do that.
always
From
here
your
for you.
consult, Hypnospace is amazing.
Oh, I
You
don't
have the
actually,
light
I don't
version,
actually have
plus
enough.
version, and
Okay.
the pro-
I will have to continue finding and,
killing
oh,
things.
whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Killing viruses.
Like, I have to, continue
Yeah.
Hello there, I'm Professor Helper.
falling for this so I can get more
I see you're using
more
file.
stuff.
Can I help out?
Oh, I did this one already. Oh no.
Well, not all of it. There's other stuff that you could probably, like,
You
enforce.
I've got Hypnomail.
You've got
What is this?
Professor Helper here, the helping man with the helping hand.
This seems suspicious.
_citizen_0068
You must be that.
B.
What is HS Citizen?
Probably
Oh,
your, everybody who uses it has like a serial number. That's probably ours.
No, but I'm saying you must see this. It's like spam. I'm curious about the spam.
Buy the light. You don't need the pro until later. Okay, I'll do that in a second.
Important message received from Dylan.
Wow.
Jump to True Tranquility installation page. I'm kind of curious as to
Ready to help.
Important
Well,
message
bye
received
then.
from dispatch.
It's just gross. What did it do?
I don't know. I didn't do it yet, so like.
No, let's do it.
No, I don't want to see it if it's gross. I don't want to get kicked off of fucking Twitch.
No, it's probably not that kind.
I don't know, Shredney. I'm not willing to take that bullet for Hypnospace Outlaw.
Mer says it's not that bad.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well then I will look. That sounds fine.
Hello there.
Do
I'm
we trust?
Professor Helper.
It's just a heart with googly eyes, they say. Oh boy.
I am intrigued. Oh
Professor Helper
no.
is always here for you.
You will experience. Wow.
Blessed are you, for you have been chosen to serve as a host of the festering orifice.
You know, this is a lot.
This is a lot.
Fake stop button.
Yeah? This is just a game. Sorry, the home button only works. Boy, oh boy.
I have nothing funny to say. What can you say about this?
Down the spiral we go.
Okay, let's like actually.
I wish that I knew all the lyrics to Spiraling Shape by They Might Be Giants, because then I could, make a spiral joke there.
Downloading Hypno Placita.
The spiraling shape will make you go insane. Everyone wants to see that groovy thing.
Section says, "Damn it! I wish I was on stream right now. Start off keep singing back at you folks."
That'd be nice. I would appreciate it. Hypno Cure.
Save us.
Virus detected. For your safety,
For your
please
safety,
open
open Hypnocure and click Cure Me Now.
Cure me now.
Oh no, it doesn't seem to be working.
It's
It
right
is
there. It's in the
just hidden.
middle there. It says Cure Me.
Where?
Virus detected.
Oh, there it is.
For your safety, please open Hypnocure and click Cure Me Now.
Just close those.
I
think
guess
you're
so.
good after that.
There we go.
We've been cured.
Professor Helper.
Well, that was a lot.
This whole game is a lot of the game.
That was a learning experience.
Yeah.
Of what
this
we
is
learned, I'm not exactly sure, but
We learned that GeoCities was a burning hell when it linked to Bonzi Buddy.
I mean, didn't we already know that?
Sad to see you go. We hope you've learned a lot.
mostly
mostly
removed.
removed.
From your system.
You've got Hypnomail.
Hypnomail. Hotmail.
When I was a young child, oh my goodness, they're using the Tyler the Creator Kanaya type, all capitalized.
Yeah.
And it's also, oh my god, it's a Nigerian prince scam.
Yep.
Dimitri S. Jackson.
You knew that was coming. The stranger will fully fund me and a team to go out on a submarine expedition this December.
I meant to read the rest of that email first.
It's basically about the True Tranquility sock. What is it called? Shock image thing.
Cool Punk Paradise. That's it on the bottom there.
Oh shit, it's true.
Chill it right or don't chill at all.
Sleep.
Oh,
and hang
yes.
out, cool punks. Oh my god!
Chill.
I am old enough to remember when this was a thing.
Cool Punk.
No, I mean the constant GeoCities sites with those, like the trailing mouse things.
My
like
first,
that.
This music is funky.
The first evidence of me on the internet, I'm pretty sure, that no longer is around, but just in general to ever exist, was on basically this aged down version of GeoCities called Mat Mice.
Huh.
It had similar sorts of functionality where you could embed stuff with HTML and add GIFs and pictures and stuff. So that was fun.
Neat. I think the earliest proper evidence of me socially on the internet is on the official John Belair's fan forum. You know, the guy who wrote the original book, The House with the Clock in Its Walls?
Oh yeah.
I was a fan of that, of his various series.
Christ.
Like a fairly religious one. Not literally religious, but a religious fan, as it were.
Yeah.
Back when I was between the ages of 11 and 14. And that got me into being interested in Lovecraft, which led me to getting a compilation where I first read Ligotti's Music of the Moon, which kind of changed my life.
Guess who's back? It's the Chowder Man.
Oh, it's the heart thing.
Oh. Let's, obscenity.
True Train. Cruncher.
Excuse me.
A new
99.
a new kick A asterisk asterisk.
New kick. Bang. Kick. Maybe it's like a click sound. Like maybe it's a click sound, so it's kick up. You know,
Maybe.
like in like cool or something. You know, one of those son languages.
This is Cool Punk. You wanted it, now you've got it. Freezer has returned. The once aloof genius has stepped into the spotlight and will be on tour soon.
Exclusive release of the single "Chill It Right."
I'm gonna
featuring
get.
the
I
bonus
want to
beat
get.
night Icy Girl. Oh
I
my
want to
God.
get. I want to get the background. I'm gonna get the background. I want the
Free
background.
Threezer. Oh my goodness.
Where's the background? I've been scammed.
No, you haven't.
Where is it?
It's in there somewhere. Try opening the. Are those the songs?
Yeah, these are the songs.
I've
been scammed.
You could look at the thing again.
The Chowder Man is a Renaissance man.
The page, yeah.
No question.
Sotonic Records.
Computerized dance sounds with cool punks can't get enough of, with slick power pop courses that will stand days. But I mean, Icy Girl. Oh my God, this is like.
Let's learn like what cool punk is.
It's like. I get the feeling it's like if you cross. I bet it's like if you crossed Cold Wave with Chill Wave.
Makes sense.
Which seems like a combination that probably will one day, but it'll be like one band. So it's moderately Cold Wave. Or reasonably Chilly Wave.
Well, what's cooler than me?
It's like, yeah. It's
I would describe this as sounding like new wave, but the vocals are like ice cream jingles. For your benefit, Shredney.
Well, I mean, like, if you're saying new wave, like, Cold Wave was, like, a really stupid name for a very specific style of synth-driven new wave music.
Chill it right, capiche?
And, of course, Chill Wave is, like, what's his face? Like, there's Toro Law and Washed Out.
Hey, should we look at fake cool punk watch?
Oh, we absolutely should. God. You already know the answer to that question.
Ew, the worst kind of faker.
Void.
Poetry for cool punk is literally the lyrics to the Gray's Peak song. Can you be any more lazy? Look at her other pages because they are. What in the world? Like, what is she even trying to do here? Get a life, Tamara. He made a sad song about a snowman. He has to be like 12 years old because that voice. Wow. Don't think his icicles have dropped yet if you get my meaning.
Christ, you scared the hell out of me.
I'm very quiet.
You are.
Also, you have headphones on.
Yes. Hi. Yes.
Hi, Cherry.
Hi, Cece.
Shredney also says hi.
Hello.
Yeah, we're going for like another 20 minutes yet. Okay.
We love.
Yes.
Father Fungus. Wait, scroll down to the bottom.
This
Read
is the
this.
bottom.
fungus is a portentous. That's wrong word. But he isn't a faker. He's just trying to start a lame new thing that no one will care about.
I like Mur's extremely livid fungus fanning in the chat.
Type in fungus.
I don't.
We need to like.
I feel like
we need
you
to
probably have to like find that somewhere, but maybe. Oh, never mind. Here it is.
Fungus Scene Manifesto.
A
new movement coming soon.
Coming soon. Check back in a few days. Seriously, check back in a few days.
Okay. Do you have to like wait in-game time? Maybe.
Maybe.
Possibly. There's also other stuff that comes up. Slushmouth's Guide. What is haze? Sparkle haze? Flip flop?
So is Shredney the cool punk one, and I'm the fungus here? Maybe.
I'm still figuring that out. Could you scroll down more? Oh my God! It's essentially talking about Napster going down. Holy shit!
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This is the most 90s thing I've ever.
I almost bought a Napster shirt a couple of months ago because I found one.
Earth haze, dirt haze. I'm interested in dirt haze and dark haze. Dirt haze.
I like that dirt haze and earth haze are distinct things.
Let's look at both of them.
Oh no, we have to do it in order.
Cosmic music. Cosmic music.
Stop.
Cosmic. Oh. Well, that would be like.
This is this is a parody of that fucking music genre web site.
The music map.
Yeah.
It is.
I remember it. Fuck.
Mark Elo, Brian Eno. Oh fuck. So it's like a parallel reality where some weird shit went down.
Yeah.
Flip flop. Oh my god.
Tape exchanges.
So they're referencing the DIY tape trading thing, which was a thing in the 80s. Let's see what Earth hate.
I really need to know what flip flop is first.
Yeah, Flip Flop is another underground scene that probably wouldn't exist if Bell signed. Flip Flop's lo-fi sound and spotty rhymes for its amateur charm. MC Flip Out. Sometimes King Flop claims to have invented it. He's a largely manufactured act. Oh my goodness.
Earth haze is haze, but for hippies. It's what your weird weed-dealing uncle does while not meditating on a bed of positive energy crystals.
Earth haze often features panpipe samples, djembe, and fake tribal chants created by native paper-pushing dark layering and convincing vocal performance 50 times in hopes that listeners won't hear his mini fridge in the background. Still, I'm glad that it exists. Yeah, continue.
Because the album covers are brilliantly bad. The guy who designed the horribly dated Hypnospace promo graphics did many of them. Can we have a normal music zone again, please, and not one for a genre that like 20 people like, but BWL? This is so weird. What's BWL?
More ballad-focused permutation of digital stylisms. Quarter Park Rush. First course verse. Okay, Dirt Haze. What is Dirt Haze? And Dark Haze.
The Dark Haze.
I have nothing to say about any of this, because how do you comment on this?
It's fascinating. I love it.
Glamocaster's album, Glamoplasm. Stink Black of Cheek. Fuzzy, completely blown out guitars instead of only slightly. So it's shoegaze. Oh.
Maybe? I don't know what I'd describe this as. I don't know enough about guitar music to draw a meaningful parallel, I don't think.
Dark Haze, what is...
Scene.
It's like Haze, but horror-themed.
Imagine, it's early morning after a Halloween party. The rising sun begins to illuminate the swaying plastic skeletons with an orange glow. You sit alone, watching smoke rise from a spent jack-o'-lantern can.
Huh. Cool punk. Sparkle Haze. Dreamy harp samples and that twinkly fairy dust sound you hear in cartoons.
It's got some good stuff, with the rest of the scene being internet subculture copycat trap.
That's relatable. Cool punk. It started okay with Freezer's 7-minute debut, colder than the rest. But like anything on Hypnospace, the kids made it some weird ironic click thing. An orgy of fake love for Chowder Man and borrowed nostalgia for that dumb Gray Peak snowman. It isn't even about the music anymore at all. In mature terms. Christmas FX. And Chowder Man sampled.
If I have to hear another sleigh bell, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. God.
This is kind of relatable.
I feel like whoever wrote this part of the game maybe has some strong feelings on Vaporwave.
Or they're parodying strong feelings on Vaporwave.
One or the other. One or the other.
Or both.
I'm ready to see what's up with Fungus. It's something. Hopefully the next Cool Punk, but less weird with all the corporate involvement. We'll see. Check it out soon.
Synthesizer geek and vocalist who enjoys coming up with ways to... Okay, this is... I'm freezing. Where's the chill? Yes, I'm the guy behind Freezer.
I recently signed a big contract with Esotonic to be a behind-the-scenes producer and song. I'm not able to perform live. Super bad stage fright, haha. So they're going to make me work with a live musician to establish Freezer as a big live act. Should be fun. Interesting.
Oh. So this is the guy who is actually behind this thing.
Fascinating. We should look at Open-Eyed. I will be right back in a second, and then we will do that for like another 15 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
Illuminati confirmed.
Oh, I think this may have been the parts that I have seen.
Yeah?
The open-eyed thing?
Yeah.
Just, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Stuff, you're not paying attention. Free thinking.
Thinkers only. Keep an open mind. Open eyes. Because it was the whole weird thing with squishers.
Yeah.
With a capital Z.
Don't be long. Shapes
Oh
and
man,
forms.
this is going to be choice and delectable. And I would love if we could well, Jane obviously would play more of this because this is delightful.
It's very us.
Yes, it is very our aesthetic.
Like, I think that all of us have found at least one thing to appreciate here.
Yeah, like, I think it's because, like, we all have had different experiences with this part and era of the internet.
Yeah.
Like, at different ages and things, that we're exposed to this sort of internet.
And we have an innate sort of familiarity with it.
And yeah, and also to the different sort of, and just to the modern internet and how parallel some of these things, and
Blah,
the more
blah,
things
blah,
change,
blah.
the more
Hello.
things change, the more they stay the same, as it were.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Lookout Ministries. Oh my god. But I was just saying we should play more of this next time. Cause
like we could do that. Like, my only concern with playing more of this is that it's like, I know at some point it gets a lot more narrative, which I think is sort of something we don't do very often on the show. Like, I'm not against it, I just don't know. I'd have to think about it.
I would be kind of into that, like, but at the same time, I do get, it makes talking about it harder.
Yeah, it is also hard to stream because for some reason the window doesn't like capturing.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, that was the thing.
Hey, Magic Orb.
The opposite
How
is
do
true.
you feel about shapes and forms? Is it awesome?
Wow, okay. It says the opposite is true.
Well, fuck you.
Shredney, ask the orb something.
God. Good question. Am I a bad person for my internet priorities? Well, at least I know that I might...
Destroyed by a magic ball.
Yeah.
What the hell is a Lookout Ministries? Oh,
the world.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
this is super, like, be sober, be vigilant, because
that's an error. 150,000 people die every day. One day, it will be you. Do you know where you will end up?
The Squisher's Deception is what I have seen some of. Oh my god, this stuff. Because this is like, I've seen sites like this.
I think this is like supposed to be a parody of those people that think Pokemon is satanic.
It is.
Is that what we're going for?
And it's right the fuck on.
Her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves ravening to the plain, to shed blood and to destroy souls to get dishonest gain.
The wolf of
Squishers.
The Bible warns about wolves many times.
And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
Revelation 22. How much more convincing do you need a serpent for kids to play with? If you need more evidence, let's look at the eyes for a moment. The snake's eye is very clearly drawn to look like the Egyptian third eye or the eye of Horus. The eye supposedly grants its viewer sight that transcends good and evil, meaning that the snake is teaching our kids good and evil. You scrolled past it.
Sorry. It's just...
Good and evil do not exist. Who else tried to erase good and evil? I'll give you a hint. Satan did. In the garden, his serpent form.
Then the serpent said to the woman, you will not surely die. For God knows that in the day that you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
My god.
Lovely.
Nope, it's not.
Anymore, is it? Pentagrammic markings right on your kids' toys.
Oh my god, this weird shit.
Why is some of...
They having nice little pageants, little plays that we forgot.
There might be links in it. Hidden links.
There's not, like I'm clicking, but it's not doing anything. It's just like...
Try the bottom.
Oh, the little weird little dots?
Yeah. That's
It's
weird.
not.
That is very weird.
We should, Hold on, let me go back a page here. Let's find out how to be saved. Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Jesus loves you. Jesus
Loves you.
Jesus.
Loves
Do not look like cute little girls with... Yeah, oh my god. That is actually factually true, but still...
This is a lie from you know who. Gosh.
Oh god.
This one's almost too spot on to actually be funny.
Oh boy.
I mean, it is like it's funny, but not necessarily in a...
I forgot about this GIF.
Fuck way. That's pretty fucking good. Secrets uncovered. Do not scroll down unless... Oh. It's the bazaar. Gus's temple.
Hold on. It was the thing. There it is.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot about that we were supposed to, like, be getting rid of that.
Swing that hammer!
The hammer of justice.
Whoever wields this hammer,
Get
if they be
paid.
worthy, shall
Money,
possess
money,
the
money, money,
power
money,
of
money.
Hypnospace.
Fucker. Okay, so to the bazaar.
I'm gonna buy this wallpaper.
Downloading celestial
Select duality music.
Why do you have to install a wallpaper?
See display settings.
How do you even get to that? I don't remember.
Check your gear.
Is it? It might be this.
Probably.
It's not in here. What the heck? What the heck?
Wallpaper on the right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Right. Theme was what I was looking at. Good God.
That's lovely.
Well, you know, it's getting to be like towards the end of our allotted time for the evening, and I feel like really this is as good an image to end on as any.
This is peak aesthetic.
Our masterpiece.
It's pretty fucking beautiful. This is like the MSP we used to do, which we should bring back.
Oh boy.
That was so classic.
It was
fun in its day.
Yeah. That was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was enjoyable, but oh wow, towards the end it was on the nose, but actually in like a no, this is seriously what these people are like. Holy crap, why?
Y'all ever just put a tiny flamingo and a skull on your keyboard?
That's not even a tiny skull. That's like an average-sized skull. Where did you get that skull from, Shane?
I said the flamingo was tiny.
Oh, a tiny flamingo. Okay. So the tiny did not also apply to the skull. But that's a regular-sized skull. Where did you kill someone and take their skull as a keyboard ornament?
I cyber-killed someone.
Cyber killed. Why am I singing that to the Spider-Man theme song?
I don't know. Why are you? Oh, I forgot that you can turn the mouse trail way up.
Oh no!
That's fine.
No!
Are you upset?
I find mouse trailing. I've always found it upsetting, honestly.
Shredney.
No,
Alright. Well, this was fun.
In this context, it's kind of fine, but also still nauseating.
Anyway,
so
let's That's gonna do it for Shapes and Forms.
This was fucking sublime.
This was
Next
a good
week.
time. Yeah, we will be back same time, same Shapes time, same Shapes channel.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
Forms
At
thing.
Krispy Kreme also, yes. Relevant links below the viewing window on the Twitch website. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see y'all around.
Good night.
See
Bye.
you.